Hi, welcome to Tech Ranch, a place where we learn and earn technical skills in the most efficient way. Let's make coding fun. IDE, Java Executable. So today we are going to present you live demonstration on how to make executable out of Java file in Eclipse IDE. To make a Java executable, there are so many ways you can do it. All you need to have the Java archive file and upload it in application, and that will make your executable. Today, we are going to show you how you can do this executable in Eclipse IDE. So for that, we are going to present this session into three parts. First, we are going to export from the Eclipse and creating an archive file. Then we create an icon for your application executable. And last section, we are going to create the executable with the help of another application that we'll show you in the demonstration in detail. Now let's take a look at these parts in detail in the steps form. For part 1, we need to follow these steps. Step 1, all you need to just first select the project or a Java file. It can be a simple Java file also. All you need to just export it and create an archive file. Once the archive file, which is runnable, there is an option you can find it. We'll show you in the Eclipse in a live demonstration, and after that you can configure. Configuration is needed when in case you have any kind of database included or any library included. Now once this is done, next step we have to create an icon. To create an icon, all you need to have an image. It can be BMP, PNG, JPEG, any kind of image file format. And that particular image file format has to convert it into icon. An icon will have the extension of ICO. That you can find it out over net with the help of Google. You can search it and you can find out so many sites that convert your image into icon. Here we are going to use convertico.com. Now once the icon is done, next step you need to create an executable out of this archive and icon. And that is going to be done with the help of Launch4j application. All you need to just download and install it in your system and setting the information, provide the information to the application, and that will create your executable. Now let's take a look at the demonstration. So for the demonstration, we are going to show you two examples. One is for calculator, where first we create the jar, then we create an icon, and then we create an executable and run the application. Similarly, we'll show you about the clock. Create a jar file, create an icon, create an executable, and run the application. Now let's take a look at this one by one in detail. So this is my Eclipse IDE, and here we are going to select one application. Just to let you know, you can choose any application which contains more than one Java file, or you can just choose one Java file. Based on that, you create and export and create archive file. But for now, just to make it simple, just take a Java project, calculator. I choose this one. Now I'm going to right click it just to make it save all the changes you created so that you will not miss your updates in your application. So after refresh it, we are going to export. You see, here you can see export. When you click on this, there are Java folder. Inside this, you have three options: jar and runnable jar file. So we are going to make runnable jar file. Now once this is done, the next step, that will ask you for the launch configuration. Now here you can see one Java project can have more than Java file, and you can choose out of it. So it is not needed that you have to have a separate Java project. You can have simple Java file. Now for now, we need the calculator, which is already chosen here. So we are going to select the launch configuration and changing the destination. So for now, I just wanted to make a different folder, and inside that folder I wanted to have all these files. I'm going to create a new folder just for making a structure, an organized form. So files. Inside this folder, I am going to have my calculator.jar file. Now this will create your Java archive file, included or extract all kind of required libraries into the generated jar file. So this option has to be chosen, and once this is done, all your Java archive file is ready in that particular folder. You can take a look. So this is my archive file, Java archive file. Now once the archive file is done, next step is we need to create icon file. For icon, we need to have an image file, and suppose I have my image file. This is PNG type of file format for image. I'm going to load this image PNG to a convertico.com site. It's an online application which will help you to convert your image file into icon. And this is the application. Drop your PNG files here, and here I'm going to take my PNG file, and once this is done, you can simply download it here. Now once this is done, you can download it in your download folder. You can find it in the download folder. So here is my icon file. You can see here, keep it in my file folder for the safety reasons. Now once this is done, I'm going to is calculator icon. Once the icon is created, next step we need to create the executable with the help of launch4j application. So this is the launch4j installation and download. You have already seen it. All you need to follow the instructions and download it from the net and install. Now next step, we need to have the output file and a jar file. For jar file, we can show the path of the jar file which we created. Next, we need to give the icon file what we created. This is our icon file. Now once you can provide any specific path you want for your executable. Here I'm just using the same file. Now once this is done, next step, you don't have to make any changes in this. Next step, let's go to the JRE. Now here everything is as it is. It will take it according to your system, the 64 or then 32 and everything. All you need to mention the version of your JRE. Now once this is done, the rest will take care by launch4j. All you need to just simply make the XML file, rename it, which is just for the references. It's not going to pay any specific thing. Now once this is done, you can see here compiling resources, linking, wrapping, and successfully created your calculator.exe in this path. Now if you see the executable and run this, here is your calculator. 6 plus 9 equals 50. So you see, this is how we can create executable from a Java. First step, let's have a jar file. Runnable jar file and choose the application. So we have analog clock and browse the path. All you need to give the analog clock or clock jar file. That's it. Your Java archive file is created. Your Java archive file is created for clock. Next, we need to give the image and create an icon. Convertico icon. And here we are going to give the clock and execute, download. Take your icon file, put it in your folder. Next step, we have to create the launch 4J application. Output file, jar file. First we need to give the jar file, and the same path will be for your executable. Next, once this is done, the next your GRE, the GRE version 1.4.0, and save XML, clock XML, and gear successfully created. So this is your icon and this is your executable. This is PNG, this is your executable. If you click this, you can see the live analog clock. You see, so this is my Java application which is executable now. All you need to just click on it and it will work on its own. So there are two applications we have seen where one is just simple executable and another is like interactive where you are entering the values, which is also executable form. So we have seen demonstration of Java application executable like in 3 steps: creating Java archive file, creating an icon, making an executable, and running the application. And seen 2 examples, calculator and clock. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can create more such executable in the same way. Practice it at your end, and for any assistance and help, please contact us on techraj2019@gmail.com. And please let us know your precious feedback. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications and subscribe to our channel for get updates on our upcoming interesting videos. Let's make coding fun. Thank you.